Okay guys, in my last video I showed one of my major dislikes of the SIG P229, and that was the width, the thickness, especially right here where this hump is. Now recently, in the last couple of years, SIG Sauer has come out with the P229 E2 version, which is the ergonomic version, and my wife for Christmas got me the replacement kit. So I'm going to show you how to replace these factory grips with the E2 conversion kit is going to come with your grips, a new decocking lever, and these two pieces to form a new hammer strut. It also comes with this tool which helps you take the new grips on and off. The first thing that you're going to want to do is safety check, make sure the weapon is unloaded. And we're going to go ahead and take off the slide. Next, you want to take off the factory grips, and you are going to need a star drive for this. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is take off the decocker and put on the new one. Now, we're going to take this spring off, and you are going to hear a piece fall off in the background. Take this off, and I have my new decocker. This was the piece that fell off, and you'll have to have a little bit of playtime with this when you put it in. What I typically do is I'll have another small screwdriver that I'm using to hold this up. Alright, so I'm holding up that back piece right now, and I'm going to put the new decocker on, and then it's time to fit that spring back together. Now, I've heard that there's a tool that you can buy to help you put the spring back up to here, but I've found a pair of needle nose pliers works just fine. Once you have the spring back in, you can go ahead and test your decocker, and that works just fine. And now we're ready to go ahead and replace the hammer strut. The best way that I found to do this is to take a flathead screwdriver and place it right in here as you push up, and there's a good chance that the spring will shoot back out. Okay. You're going to keep the spring that you had in there before, but you're going to replace these two pieces with these two pieces. When you're putting the new hammer strut up against the hammer, you're going to feel where it fits, but there's actually two different places I found where it feels like it could fit, and you want to try to find the one that's closest to the hammer. Then you're going to fit the spring on there. I'm going to zoom out just for a second. Then we're going to take our flathead screwdriver and try to push this piece back up. And you want there to be a little bit of space between the hammer strut and the back of the handle right there. Once you've got the hammer strut on, you can go ahead and cock it, decock it, and make sure the trigger works. And now it's time to put the grips on. So you're going to take your grips. You'll notice that this is one piece, unlike the two pieces of your factory grips, and you're just going to start to slide it on. You need to make sure on this side that this spring is resting against the firearm so that it doesn't get caught. And then you just keep pushing it forward until it snaps into place. making sure that it goes underneath the decocking lever. So we'll put our slide back on. And now you have the E2 grips on your SIG Sauer P229. So there you go. If you've been thinking about ordering the SIG 229 E2 grips, I would highly encourage it. I got my grips from Top Gun Supply, and they were $46.95 plus shipping. And this is an excellent way to modify either your SIG 226 or your SIG 229. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel. Check out my blog at gfo270.blogspot.com, and check us out on Facebook at www.facebook.com/gfo270. So I'm going to show us how to take the gun from looking like this to looking like this right there. So we can give that a try, pulling back the hammer. And